Hello everybody. Today we're going to go over the latest in Google Chrome and other features in the latest browsers. So the reason I start with Chrome is because by far that's still the most used browser in the world. And that's the one that I use most of the time as well. It's compatible with everything else that I do. So let's take a look at the latest Google Chrome. You can see across the top I have all kinds of tabs open. Those are just pages that I visited. In the middle, I have the latest area that I'm visiting, which happens to be google.com. Then I have bookmarks, which I really rely on. Those are sites that I can drag from my bookmark bar, and then it'll save that spot. So I can always just click it and go to that website. So those are the three areas. I love these because I can just drag things on. If I don't like them, I can delete them, just clicking Control and delete that bookmark. Very easy. Being a bookmark fan, I have like hundreds of them. I tend to not clean them out. They're just sitting in there. The other thing I use a lot are folders. So in fact, here's some folders here with a bunch of AI applications. All you have to do for folders is drag something on top of something else, or click it and say new folder, add a folder. I can put AI apps, save it, and then drag other stuff into it like this. Start dragging stuff in there. So that saves a lot of room on your bookmark bar. And then you can see more things. So this new one, here's all the apps I just dragged in there. Fabulous. I can also drag them back out if I don't want them in there. Just like that. So you can't really break anything. It's very easy to use. So most people are familiar with how these work. You just type any website, and then it goes to the website, gives you information, it gives you different things that you can choose from. So this is, type Disneyland. There's always, in all of these browsers, a lot of different choices. So you can look at, I'll go to AI mode last, but you can look at all the results. You can look at web results, which will shorten your search a little bit instead of all the images. Just images. This is one of my favorites. So you can get images of what you're looking for, which is great if you're doing like recipes or locations and things like that. News on whatever that topic is, videos about that topic. You can see some of these are hosted by Disney, since that's what I chose. A lot of them are on YouTube. And shorts, which are they're also called verticals now. Shorts are very short videos. You can see these are like 30 seconds to 3 minutes. Some of these are really short, like 12 seconds. Verticals that you take with a phone and post them somewhere on social media. Those are very, very popular right now, so you see a lot of shorts. And other things, you can do shopping. One I love, when you're looking for something. In fact, you can even take a picture of something you're looking for and then see where it's available and check the price. So shopping's really good. Go back. Maps. So whatever your topic is, and here's a whole map of Disney. That's pretty awesome. It connects right up there. Forums, so places to talk about that subject, and then flights to that destination. So those are the different modes. In Chrome, most of the other browsers are similar, so you can just look at the bars and see what's available there. AI mode is fairly new. You can ask anything, so let's do that. It's already giving me some information, but tell me about the current ride closures at Disneyland. So if you want to know something specific, AI mode is great to ask that question instead of just the main search. So here it gives me the rides that are closed, and then either they don't know when it's reopening or they give you a date. So those are so that's some more information. So if you're going to a destination or whatever, you can check the status of things. You can do a lot in AI mode. You can ask almost any question. So and being that this is Chrome and it's owned by Google, it's being powered by Gemini. So I really like AI mode to ask specific things. And it's also available in this screen, the main Google screen, where there's Google, there's a place to upload images. That's where I do shopping sometimes. I'll upload a picture of, let's say, shoes, and then say find these, and maybe they're sold somewhere different than I'm used to, and I can find them. It's a great feature. Sometimes I upload things in other languages and ask it to translate, and all kinds of things. There's sort of search by images. You can even just talk to Google. Hey Google, just checking on hours for Disneyland today. Can you give me those? Okay, so I didn't even have to type. I really like the microphone mode because usually you can get more information in your prompt that you ask the AI about, and then it'll give you a better answer. It's really great. The other thing in Chrome is Labs, and there's other connected apps. Labs are another place that you can land on your browser in Chrome or in any browser, but it's labs.google.com, and it's got some experimental apps that you can try, and that will be for another lesson, but that's what that little beaker is all about. So one more thing, all of these browsers have settings. I bookmarked mine to show you. So these are very important. First thing I usually do is the appearance. You can see I'm in dark mode, but you can change the color of your browser and the way it appears. And your privacy and security. So if you want to have Face ID or use your fingerprint, if you have a keyboard that will take your fingerprint or an accessory that takes your fingerprint, your passwords, if you forget them, or if you want to input a certain password instead of keeping them on notepaper, this is where you do that. If you need to translate languages, if you need accessibility items, maybe perhaps you want to change your font size or something like that. So these are all in your settings for the browsers. The other thing I get a lot questions is about advertisements. So if you want to avoid advertisements, you can use a different browser. I recommend DuckDuckGo. It's private. It doesn't save your stuff. It does most of the same things, but it does not send ads or take your information and create ads for you. So DuckDuckGo, again, it looks pretty much the same. There's tabs, there's a browser window, and then you can just start asking it questions, and you can see there's now an AI chat box on the bottom. So I can do the same thing essentially here, like tell me about Disneyland hours today, or hours this week. How about that? And it'll give you your response, but there will be no ads, and it won't tie my questions about Disneyland to all of my other online world. It'll just give me the answer, and then it stays private between me and DuckDuckGo. Again, even in DuckDuckGo, I have downloaded the browser. Right now I'm actually using it inside of Chrome, which is another way you can use it, but I have a DuckDuckGo browser that you can download it and use it that way as well. The last thing I'm going to show you, subscribe to my channel. I do keep my videos here and my playlists on everything tech and AI. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and join us at www.eduvators.net.